Now a trial date for what promises to be one of the most emotional and high-profile cases in our area in recent years. The shooting death of Sam DuBose by UC police officer Ray Tenzing.
But this winter, spring, and summer will have come and gone before the trial begins. Local 12's Jeff Hirsh joins us now live from the newsroom with more on the timing. Jeff.
Well, good evening. To veteran courtroom observers, a long-off trial date is not unusual in a case which will see lots of behind-the-scenes maneuvering between now and then, motions, lining up witnesses, and so on. But to friends of Sam DuBose, it seems like forever. Trial setting is not normally a major event. The defendant, if out on bond, does not even have to show up, and former UC police officer Ray Tenzing, indicted for murder and voluntary manslaughter, was not here today. But this was a trial setting for a high-profile case where the shooting of Sam DuBose was captured on Officer Tenzing's body camera in July. Tenzing had pulled DuBose over for a traffic stop.
And if it wasn't for the video, we wouldn't be here right now.
Tenzing has pleaded not guilty. He has said he was being dragged by DuBose's car, although the prosecution says the video shows otherwise. Attorneys for both sides met behind closed doors with Judge Megan Shanahan and agreed to a trial date in the fall.
After discussions in chambers and dealing with multiple experts' schedule, it's my understanding that the agreed-upon trial date is October 24th. Is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
That trial date is 15 months after the shooting. Sam DuBose's fiancée calls that long a time institutional racism.
Justice needs to be served sooner than later, and they're pushing it and pushing it. This procedure, the roles would have been reversed. Mr. DuBose would have been in jail by now. There wouldn't have been a bail, and this is where we're at with the state that we're in.
As I said, long trial dates for high-profile, big controversy cases are not out of the ordinary. For example, the Tracy Hunter trial, which I covered, did not start until 8 months after the juvenile court judge was indicted. A spokesperson for the prosecutor's office says in this particular case it's complex. There are a lot of expert witnesses whose time has to be scheduled. Tenzing's lawyer, Stu Matthews, told me the same thing. Lots of schedules to be juggled, and for example, some of the expert witnesses might not be available during the summer. As for witnesses at the trial, this document, filed a couple of months ago by Tenzing's lawyer, says the defense intends to call, among others, Tenzing, UC President Santa Ono, and Hamilton County Prosecutor Joe Dieters. Back to you.
All right, Jeff Hirsh, thank you. UC fired Tenzing after the shooting. The university also settled a lawsuit filed by the DuBose family for nearly $5 million, plus free tuition for DuBose's 12 children at UC.